Hello, hello, my beauties and bees, and welcome to a little bit of EcoNews tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. We do have some creepy crawlies on here for you, so I'm excited to present to you some new ecological discovery. Giant grasshoppers have descended on New Zealand, and it's great news. This isn't an alien invasion, it's a triumphant homecoming. All right. One of the largest insects in the world is making a triumphant return to New Zealand. The Wētāpunga, which is Dinocrita heteracantha, predates the dinosaurs, but was nearly wiped out in the 1840s following the introduction of new predators to their native island. Now, captive breeding program is returning them to New Zealand with hopes the species can become established once more. The Wētāpunga is the largest of over 70 species of Wētā that are unique to New Zealand. Explains the Auckland Zoo. The institution knows its Wētās, being behind the recent release of 300 juvenile Wētāpungas across two islands in the Bay of Islands. I haven't heard of that, the Bay of Islands. All right. The release follows a captive breeding program that's been running since 2012, taking specimens from the Wētāpunga's final stronghold on, I'm going to try this one, you all give me props or not, but it's Te Haturuturu Otoi, Little Barrier Islands in the Hauraki Gulf. While the most recent Wētāpunga release wasn't the first, around 12,000 have been released since 2020. It was considered one of the most delicate, being the first to release juveniles rather than adults. The enormous insects join 7 other endangered species that have been returned to the island in recent years. As part of the project Island Song, a community conservation group that has been working towards restoring the region's native flora and fauna for 2 days. And I got a big old giant picture of a Wētā turd. We're bringing the Wētāpunga back because they're a really important part of the ecosystem, and they've been missing for about 200 years. Project Island Song's general manager Richard Robbins told RNZ, "They're huge, one of the largest insects in the world, and they've coexisted with other species here on the island for millions of years. They were almost lost with just one remnant population left, so being able to be part of a larger program to bring them back is really special." Females are the larger sex of the Wētāpunga and can double the average adult weight of 70 grams or 2.5 ounces. That's about the weight of a large chicken egg and is pretty staggering considering your typical grasshopper clocks in around 0.01 ounces or 300 milligrams. The idea of grasshoppers that weigh the weight of an egg descending on an island might sound a bit like an insect pit from Skull Island, but their return marks the return of an important ecosystem function that's been missing in their absence. As well as being huge, Wētāpunga also produce poop pellets that may be the largest in the proportion to their body size of any animal in the world. All that poop equals a lot of nutrients, something ecosystems need for healthy soil. The invertebrates are the underdogs of the conservation world, but they are essential to healthy, functioning ecosystems, and without them, nothing works. Auckland Zoo ectotherm curator Don McFarland told RNZ. So a heartwarming tale of an endangered species' triumphant return, but not one quite as wild as when grasshoppers jacked up on fertilizer allegedly plagued Montana orchards in 1937. All right, so that was, excuse me, that was a little bit of eco news for your brains this morning, or this evening, this morning for the live from the Hive crowd sitting over here watching. But that was a little bit of eco news for your brains, a new insect introduction of an old species that's been gone for 200 years. We'll follow this and maybe follow up on it like we did with the Lord Howe Island stick insects. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up down there. Leave a comment letting me know that you want more bug conservation videos about restoration and a little glimmers of hope out there in the world. Please remember to be kind, take care, and I will see you next time.